Hello everyone and welcome to the 73rd episode of the Top 5 Weekly. I hope you're all well and staying safe. In this series, each week we look at the most popular workshop creations on Steam. We analyze each one of the submissions, we discover their features, and finally we test them out here in the world of Stormworks. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, comment below and what else you'd like to see in any of my future videos. While you're there, don't forget that like and subscribe button and click a little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So all said, let's get straight into it and get started with the first creation of this episode. And getting started with the first creation, we have the U-20 Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is a creation done by Waffle. Now this is meant to be a fast combat capable IFV. Few features on there. Apparently has a actual missile that's on it, also has a gun with a turret, suspension, navigation, computer, and pretty much everything else that you would expect to find in this vehicle. So let's spawn it in and see how it drives here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the first creation, you can see we have this really cool IFV. I can see we have the missile on the side and we also have the cannon. Let's just go around and see what we have. So some lights here in the front, looks like some suspension kits, really good. A refueling and recharging, and we also have a pump. I'm guessing it's the pump in. Nothing really else around the outside. 2 flare launchers, okay, that missile again, and that's about it. So let's go up. Now, see, we have the cannon. Actually, I fell down there. Let's try and see if we can get up from it. Actually, there's some seats here, so that's probably quite useful. You could just use the seat to get up. Okay, I don't think he intended that, but it works well. We have a door to get in, so let's open that and let's get in here. Okay, so let's see. We have a turret operator and a button. Let's get lights on, monitor brightness, activate computer navigation. I don't know what that does. Let's get the engine started first. Okay, still nothing happening there. Monitor brightness, okay. So we need to get the brightness up first. So it's just a map, guessing. Yeah, so it's just a map. Nice colors, at least. Parachutes, monitors, illumination flares, smoke flares, push to talk, channel up and down, RPM, neutral, kilometers per hour, steer, drive, engine, headlight, parking, or reverse. Okay, pretty straightforward in terms of the controls. Let's see how it drives. Let's press forward. Still neutral. I'm guessing that's not connected. Okay. It's driving pretty well. Smoke coming out the top there. Handles. Oh, okay. So full turn, it does skid around a bit, but it's not bad. See, the light turning, it's very stable. See how it handles a little bit of off-road action. Let's just turn here. So, seems like an automatic gearbox of some sort. Okay. Nice that this is pretty cool. You can actually see out of here, it hasn't just stuck monitors. Yeah, how does it handle that? Yeah. I'll probably make the suspension a little bit softer, but that's just my opinion. Just so I can handle the turns. But yeah, does off-road perfectly fine. Let's see how it works with this turret. So we're just going to stop it over here. Get the parking brake on. Interesting that it's glitching the tires like that. Okay, interesting. Let's go and do turret operator. So we have turret power. Hold on. Turret camera. Okay, so we have a radar there, and then we have. Why is it night vision? Huh. I'd like to take. I'd really like to take it all. Oh, there you go. Night vision off. Cool. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you got the turret here. Zoom in, zoom out. Nice, and then the gun. Okay, so he's got a laser and he's got a sound. That's pretty cool. Okay, so almost sounds realistic. That's pretty cool. And then we also have the actual missiles. I want to test this out. I don't know how this is going to work, but let's see. So I'm aiming for more or less there. Let's see. So Okay, I like how it went and turned up, and that thing just went straight into the ground. It's a cool idea. It literally just went straight into the ground. Cool, so that's pretty much about it for this creation. There's not many other features. Nice little creation to play around with and to do a few things. But yeah, let's go and let's move on to the next one of the episode. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Horizon Dynamics Barracuda Speedboat. This is a creation done by Chris. Now, this is meant to be a reliable, compact, efficient boat. Really cool in its features. Apparently top speed around 40 miles per hour. In terms of feature-wise, normal stuff we usually find. There's an automatic engine systems in there. It also uses outboard motors to turn things. So interested to see how this one works. So let's spawn in and see how it drives here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, this looks incredible. I really like how the speedboat looks. The realistic wood at the back. The shape is actually really good underneath here. You can see just a nice rounded hull, really good on that. Yeah, really is a good design. It seems to have an outboard motor here and a light at the back too. Jump on, let's see what we have. So beautiful paint blocks. Once again, we have some passenger seats, some more passenger seats. What else? So there's some equipment here at the top, and then pretty much our driver's seat. Now we have heaters, roof spotlight, start vehicle. Weather station. Okay, I'm guessing that just says sunny, rainy, etc. Deck lights. Nice headlights. Where are the headlights? Okay, so just over there. Okay, fair enough. Fuel, battery, engine temperature, speed, engine. I like how he's laid that out. Dial backlights and heading lights. Okay, cool. And then we got rotate, spotlight, and horn. Sounds like a car horn. Okay, let's test it. Guessing just forwards. Okay, we're picking up some speed. I'm expecting this to get to pretty decent speed. Seems like it's a speedboat. So it looks like it's topping out at around 35, 37 miles per hour. It's a little bit unfortunate. I would have wanted a little bit. Okay, it's not slow, but it's not fast. To my standards at least. I would have liked to see something a little bit quicker. But it's still a really good creation we have here. Okay, so we've got some diving equipment here in the front. Nice that and a refueling. Okay, diesel only. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Well, I think we'll finish with this one. Once again, I love the detailing, the style, absolutely amazing. I just would have gotten a little bit quicker, but that's just my personal preference, but awesome creation. Let's go and move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Iona 20-meter SAR rib. This is a creation done by Mick. Now, this is a really good looking creation. Quite a few features on there in terms of there's water cannon, generator, sonar, maps, VHF radios, searchlights, medical beds, there's winches on it. Top speed around 36 knots, one large diesel engine inside there, crew 3 and seats 19. So let's spawn this one and see how it drives here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, this boat looks absolutely gorgeous, really nice. I like how it slopes here up at the front. Really cool hull shape. Let's have a look. Hull shape is really nicely designed too. Got a nice style to it. Got all of its ports. Nice here at the back too. Nice curved shape. Really good. Definitely reminds me a lot of like a very similar style to like Euron 1's boat that he has, but it's still really cool. So paint blocks everywhere. Look at the whole deck as paint blocks. Cool. We got some life rafts here. We also have, looks like just an electrical cable here with a winch. You can go and winch in and out. We have 2 doors. Don't know what those are. Ooh. Okay, so like an engine hatch room. That's pretty cool. Okay. So the engine room, I like how you can obviously see it and go in here. That is really nice detailing. Let's go and close those doors without getting stuck in the door. That would probably help. Stormworks. close those doors. Very nice, very smooth. Let's go on the outside. Some more detailing here on the outside. Not much here in the front. Looks like we just have... I like how he's angled that piece there. That's cool. Looks like we just have some more like containers and things. I actually don't know if those are fixed down. Like they're quite loose, to be honest. Probably could be connected by a magnet. So we have a mag all hidden here. Winch up and down, winch up and down. Okay. Nice. Let's go on top. Nothing. We can't really access that, but it's all the equipment and things up there on the top. Let's go and get inside. So nice little entryway here. Let's go and can we close the door? Okay. Is there any lights anywhere? I'd like to get some lights on in here. Let's just go over to the panel and let's just see if we can get some interior lights. There we go. Okay, so looks like we have a radar and a depth meter. Okay, nice. So a little station over there. We have the main control station, so we'll come back to that in a few minutes. Let's go downstairs. Once again, paint blocks everywhere. Really cool. So it looks like a medical room in here, some medical equipment. It's be cool when we get the update. This will actually be real medical equipment. Let's go and get in here. So we got a toilet, crew eating area, and like a little mess here. We got some more seating and some more equipment. Sounds like a generator's just gone and kicked in, and we have the engine room where we were earlier. Cool, lovely detailing in here. Let's go and move up to the bridge and actually see how we control this. So we have two seats, firefight and pilot. So let's go here. So that's, I'm guessing, firefighting equipment. On, yeah, we have water cannon on. Okay, so water cannon in the front. We also have searchlight. Nice, okay. That's really cool. And we have pilot seat, trim, throttle up and down, key to start, I'm guessing. Nav lights, deck lights, screens, heater, and that's pretty much about it. Cool. Push to talk, of course. Let's go and see how this throttle here. And we just increase speed, 30 knots. Nice. Once again, love that hull shape. Really looking good. It's got enough trim on it. You could probably adjust the trim, but that's that trim to go down, I'm guessing. Yeah, so the trim actually brings it down. You can't bring it up any more than what it is already. Yeah, that's really good. Handles, let's see how it turns. Turns really nicely, very smooth. How does it happen when we counter turn it? Okay, it slows a little bit, but really smooth. Good job on just one diesel engine here. It looks like it's running really efficiently. 12 RPS, feels good, speed's good. Navigation lights at the top. Some roof spotlights there also. Searchlights. Oh wow, okay, so those are all the searchlights there at the top and at the rear. Very, very, very nice creation. I can see there, it's just got refueling also. Lovely creation. And then that's, yeah, so that's like a, looks like just electrical connector, and then we have the maggle there that you can use as an anchor. Yeah, really cool creation. Nice one. Let's move on to the next one of the episode. And moving on to the next creation, we have the AOM Airline AR42TC. This is a creation done by AOM. Now, this is meant to be a twin-engine turbopropped airliner specifically designed for accident response, and it's a training plane. Now, that's pretty cool. Quite a few different features in there, stabilization stuff, all that kind of cool things. But I'm also interested in the whole simulation side of this, because I'm thinking you can do some simulation in terms of like engine failures and things like that. So very interested to see this one. So let's spawn in it and see how it flies here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, I really like how this plane looks. It's got a really nice design to it. Let's have a look on the outside. So we've got the nose here with some landing gear. Let's see, just a hatch to get in. We have the turboprop rotors on either side, the wings, tons of windows to see out for any passengers, and the tail. I really like the design here. So let's jump inside. Try to at least. Let's see, we have a... Is there no handle here? I can see a handle over there, but I don't see... Oh, grab that one. Okay, and can we close that door? Let's see. Okay. Door closed. Cool, and sealed. Nice. So we have the door key there and the door key there. It looks like a... What is here? A washroom. Okay, it's just a really simple washroom. Some handles. It looks like all of our passenger seating along here. We have a crew area only, and close that door. Back some storage. We have a cargo door. Okay, so that's that door we saw earlier. And then we have the main cockpit in here. Oh, nice. The main cockpit looks really good. Now, there is a little bit of a starting up procedure, and there is also a normal mode and also a training mode where you can actually simulate failures and things. So I'm going to test that out. Really interested to see how that works. The pilot seat and pilot seat. So, guessing that's the one. Guess we'll have to find out. I'd like to get some lights on in here though. So, engine starters, cabin light. Great. Okay, we need fuel. I think we need some battery. I thought that would have given us cabin lights, but okay, I guess not. Let's do a spotlight for now, I guess. So I'm going to follow the starting up procedures here. Now, main battery and hydraulic switch. So we need hydraulics on and cockpit interface. Okay, ooh, that looks cool. Really quite nice. Oh, altitude set. Oh, we'll probably set that to 200 to start with. We'll test it later on. We'll just put it in now. Okay, the next thing we need to do is get the engine starter fuel pump. Okay. Pumps and starters on. Okay, we need to get the beacon lights on. I guess this isn't really necessary, but we're gonna get it on. Okay, so we're starting up. I can hear the engines. Okay, he's got no exhaust on this, which is nice. Cool. Target altitude we've done, which is great. Parking brake, we need to cut switch and move to the runway. Okay, where is parking brake cut? Okay. We got some heads up displays. Nice. Alt hold, next page. Okay, so we can switch another screen here. I don't know what those screens are doing. Landing gear, alt hold, okay. I think that's pretty much about... Yeah, I think we can pretty much just take off. So let's... No, I did put the cockpit lights there, so I can press 2 to get the cockpit light on. Okay. So let's try and take off. So throttle up. Brakes are off because it's cut. Why? I thought the brakes would have... Okay, I guess brake cut does not take parking brakes off. Okay, interesting. Let's get landing gear up. Nice, nice. Folds away, very clean also. Okay, I'm getting a whole bunch of errors and things. I don't know what's going on. Let's just get the alt hold on. That will probably make it more happier. Toggle control seat. Okay, so that's just to switch seats there. We have radio frequency, auto brake, engine throttle cuts. Okay, I don't think we actually need anything else. It's pretty, yeah, it's flying. It's really nice and stable. Now there is the training mode. So we need to go, to the back. So we're gonna leave this flying at the moment. I think we'll be fine at this altitude for a bit. Let's just double check. Yeah, we'll be fine. If it holds that altitude, of course. Let's try and open these doors. Cool, and we need to go to the back, and apparently there's a panel somewhere around here that I need to look out for. So door. Where is this panel that he's talking about? So inspect the wall between... there we go. Okay, there's something here. There we go. Cool, so we got a whole bunch of controls here. So emergency training mode is on, and then we can engine trouble, fuel pump error, sensor failure, hydraulic system failure, sensor failure, gear trouble, engine stops, electrical breakdown, test, and fuel related breakdown. Okay, so let's do engine trouble, and that's going to be what, 300 seconds. So let's go back to the cockpit and imagine that we were just flying normally. Doesn't have a GPS or heading hold as far as I can see. Landing gear, yeah, we don't have a heading hold, but really pretty cool. Really like it so far. Very reactive. Very reactive here on the turning. Let's go and turn it. So making our way back towards Creative because we don't know when we're going to need to land. Actually, we'll probably head to the military base there. Now there's another thing, was the auto brake. I think that is for landing, correct. Now we should see engine failure very soon. Flying over the lighthouse here, it's very smooth. Landing lights, seat belts. Military base there on the left. Okay, I'm presuming this engine failure is going to kick in anytime now. Let's go and check. I bet you as I go check it's going to kick in. Yep, 50 seconds. Okay, where is Creative? There? No, it's on our left. That's main island. Okay, so let's go and shift to the left here. Probably even go towards military. Did our engines just cut? Okay, so we are... Yeah, I think we lost one engine. Yeah, I think we just lost one engine. Okay, so let's try and see if we can land this. This will be quite fun. We're currently like not turning because we have no power on that side. Yeah, I could just, yeah, that one engine's just cut, so we'll see, we should see its rotor actually stop turning very soon. I'm just trying to avoid that lovely wind turbine there. Okay, so we look like we're good. Let's try and get this thing to turn here. Very hard to turn. See if we can get a landing in. I don't know if we're going to, or how successful this is going to be. I'm just going to get our, can I get our landing gear on, and I want auto brake on and parking brake cut. Okay, let's turn it here. Oof, this is hard to turn. Just turn it like, see if we can. I'm literally giving it everything I can to turn it here. Roll and turn it. See, can we just cut the throttle a bit? There we go. Cutting the throttle makes us turn much easier. This is going to be a bad landing. I have to literally hold. Okay, I'm going to get my throttle up here because I can't. Otherwise, we're just going to sink. Yep. Oh, it's almost impossible to control. Okay. It's done. So that's cool. I like that whole simulation thing. You can actually simulate some engine failures and landing gear failure and all that kind of cool things. So you can have a lot of fun with this. A really good job on this one. Let's go and move on to the last creation of the episode. And moving on to the last creation of the episode, we have the Augusta Westland AW260 Griffin. This is a creation done by Sebastian and Euron Wand. Now, this is meant to be a multifunctional medium lift helicopter for the Royal Navy. Looks really cool. Quite a lot of features: auto land. There's a GPS system, touchscreens, MDFs. Harnesses, pretty much everything you can imagine on a helicopter. So let's go and spawn this one in and see how it flies here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the last creation, this helicopter looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like the design on this. It reminds me a lot of my Seahawk. It looks like we have tons of things going on. So just underneath here, we seem to have the big radar underneath there, or actually sonar, possibly. I think it's sonar. We have gimbal camera at the front here. Looks like a camera with a spotlight over there too. The main cockpit, we have a hatch to get in. Can you see these paint blocks? Awesome. So many paint blocks everywhere. Nice hatch there. We have the intake there for the jet engines, if I'm correct. Move along there, some refueling of things. The rear tail rotors, once again, paint blocks, cameras, really nice detailing. And on this side, seems like we have another door to get in and out. Let's see, look, guessing the winches are underneath here. Yeah, it looks like the winch is over there. Nice. Angled on there, so you can bring those landing gear up. I'm going to try that definitely. Let's go and get inside. So, nice little interior part here. Really cool. We got some more winches in there. Oh wait, hold on. This winch rail, lights, that's good. And doors. Oh, that is nice. I like that. That is really cool. How that goes and opens up there at the rear. Really, really nice. Then we said we had some lights. Maybe that's for underneath. I presume it would be that one there. Winch up, winch down. Okay, so let's go and close the door. It's really cool. Some equipment. Nice details, the doors, and then pretty much the cockpits. Okay, so we have pilot and co-pilot, nicely labeled. And then a bunch of controls, pretty much everywhere. Now he also has a starting up procedure, so we need to get the battery, engines, generators, and avionics on. So let's see. Pump, avionics, generators, engines, and battery on. Full ground power, no. Engine pilot heat, okay. Fuel pumps, ignitions for colder temperature, no. I need that. Turn off rotors, brakes, yeah, we'll do that. Fuel pumps and engine ignition. Okay, so hold on. Stow tail. That he doesn't have a folding tail, does he? That was landing gear. Okay, so our landing gear is gone now, but that's fine. Okay, I'm not too sure. Look like it does anything. It's just me. Okay, stow tail off, and then we have our gear brakes. Okay. We need to get, we got engine ignition, so press fuel pumps, then ignition. Okay, let's see. Fuel pumps, engine ignition. Cockpit lights, landing lights, nav lights, cockpit backlights. Okay. Emergency beacon, winch. It's nice. Okay. That should be going. Auto land, altitude hold, autopilot, RPS, switch control seats, lower displays, flight displays. Nice. Starting up screen. Cool. Camera zoom in, out. So then how lower? Okay, so we got some more displays here. Some radios. How do we go to camera? I'm guessing there would be. Okay, so we can change this to whatever we need to, and okay, there's our cameras there. Okay, nice. You can change all the screens except these MFDs, if I'm correct. That is set as it is. Okay, so I'm going to test out, well, I will test out in a few minutes. We're going to test out the autopilot, the alt hold, of course, but we'll first get up and flying. Before we do that, we'll assess the auto land. Everything else is pretty good, so I'm guessing we can pretty much just take off. So increase our, yep, just like that. Wow, nice. Can landing gear, is it? Okay, so landing gear out, and let's close the landing gear. Okay, nice, goes and folds away. Really nice detailing. Big sonar underneath there. I don't know if that is that actually working. Hold on, I didn't see any screens for that. Go to the co-pilot seat here, and I can't change that screen. Can change these. Torque, brake, generator, fuel, temperature, air. Okay, so we don't have any sonar. Let's try this on our cameras. Okay, so we actually don't have any sonar equipment in here. That would have, if he had like a full working sonar system in here, that would have been awesome. Maybe I missed it, but that's really cool. Okay, so let's get altitude hold on. Very nice and smooth here. The altitude hold. Cool. And let's get our autopilot on. So that should take us over there. Left, a little bit please. Okay, there we go. MFDs are working really nicely. It's been a while since I've seen actually people use paint blocks for like dials and things. That's really cool. All of the other controls are on. We've got those winches we can test out, but they're winches. Looks pretty straightforward. Looks like a winch just underneath there. Cool, we're doing pretty decent. Nice and smooth. Speed wise, what are we doing? 95 knots. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nothing to laugh at. Let's see. Got his windows at the top there. I'd love to have seen windows completely around that top, like all of this just windows, but I know it's impossible at the moment with the current window blocks in game unless he really highly modified them. Although I do see he does have some front modded windows over there. But that looks like the only modded thing I can see on here. I don't see anything else that's modded except that one little thing there, that fin. Everything else looks pretty... Ooh, he's got actually... So, that's another nice thing, is he's got a tilting rotor blade. So that's how he's actually able to get the speed out of this. Should see when we get to that autopilot. I think that rotor blade will stop tilting. Everything else is pretty standard. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice design on this. I said I would have loved to seen that actual sonar working. Almost certain it is the sonar. Let's see how it handles this once we approach our waypoint. Okay, so it should start slowing down. You can see it slowly starting to straighten out. Same with the rotor in the front. You can see it slowly starting to straighten out. That is very smooth. Very, 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 very smooth. Can we try the auto land? Auto land pops out our landing gear automatically for us. Nice touch. Almost spot onto that waypoint. Going and bringing us down. Lovely design. Slowing down as we get close to the ground. Very good. He's implemented it perfectly on all those things. Really, really good on that. Really smooth, lovely, 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 lovely creation. Definitely one to go check out, guys. Can't recommend this one enough. It's got everything you need. Pretty much everything you need in it, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And that's a great one to end this episode off with. So I think we'll go ahead and end today's video over there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining and informative as always. And we'll see you in the next one.